Welcome back, 2023 NXL Windy City Major. I'm Manny Marshall with Drew Templeton and Isaac Barrow jumping into this next one here. This is an important game for AC Diesel and a very important game for Columbus Level as they're throwing down here in point number one. Looks like a nice kill for Diesel to get a shot on Danny Schonauer, who's taking the early walk here from the Snake side. When you play Level, you have to put pressure on Danny Schonauer here on the Snake, especially on a layout like this. Diesel looking like mirrored up with Level on that D side, and no one in the Snake here currently for Diesel either.
Jesse Stevens is here in their Snake.
And Level.
Oh, he's in their Snake. I'm blocked out from that spot. Yeah, so I take that back.
For him to go.
Yeah, so
and
Jesse's
posted. Let's see if Jesse gets caught here.
Yeah, so Jesse Stevens, really good position, going to get that kill inside. Did he trade out though? He's asking for a check from the ref.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine considering they just got another kill on that D side as Please forced to take the walk.
I think Level's kind of looking for a penalty there. Jesse made the extra pop up after he shot him. Yeah, Level a little upset about that one.
Yeah, sometimes you get the call and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't. Now here comes Alex Goldman, looking still pretty fast here, dealing with a bit of a back issue after that set yesterday, but closes the gap, trying to put the finishing touches here on this point as they now completely control this side, just that one player back corner bunker Snake side. These sides pretty much completely blown open, and that is going to do it. So yeah, let's see as Mouse runs in. Does he look stiff? Still looked real fast getting into that position. He's just gutting through this. I talked to him this morning. After yesterday, I was really unsure whether or not he was going to play. I talked to him this morning, and he was like, yeah, it's very tight, and it hurts, but I'm going to go with it and see how it works, because, we need to do well here at this event. And they're down J-Rab. J-Rab's got a torn meniscus, they believe, so he's helping coach. And, so, I mean, it's just blatantly obvious. An AC Diesel with Mouse is going to be stronger than an AC Diesel without Mouse. That's probably the most obvious thing I've said all weekend long. Just, so it's good to see him out there still gutting through the pain.
He does look like he's feeling it, though. You can tell by his stride,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Isaac. He definitely looks a little more loose when he's walking around, when he's healthy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, respect. Gutting through an injury. All right, so now Bears, Aftermath. These two teams struggling here at this event. Need to get a win for Pride. I mean, again, we talked about this in their first set, but maybe every half decade a team will go 1-3 and make it to Sunday. But it is a very, very rare occurrence. Castro on the Snake right now for Aftermath. Looks like Gonzalez for the Bears. Bears on the blue side. Aftermath on the red side. Teams switch points. If the point is one, they will stay on the same side. If it's a no point, I was going to say, I'd like to hear maybe a little bit more communication, but the Bears are starting to drop bodies. 2 bodies coming off right now for the Bears. Gonzalez moving up in the Snake, but I don't hear him talking to his back guy, and I don't hear his back guy talking to him. They just lost a couple bodies.
Yeah, no, Aftermath doing a much better job of communicating, and yeah, not much from the Bears.
Well, then Gonzalez going to get peeled out of there, and that's going to force a concession. So the Bears continuing to struggle here. The Bears had a rough first one, as Drew, you weren't up there for that set. So they were playing Legion, beginning of the game, down by 2, I believe. They were about to win a point, so it was going to be a 1-point match, and they tossed the talent. And so they went back into their pits just looking like somebody ran over their newborn puppy. But there was still 3 minutes or 13:30 left on the clock, but they just kind of that. And then they were just having a hard time, man. They just had a real rough go of it that game. But it was kind of one of those things where you got to keep that mental composure no matter what's going on. And the fact you still have 13 minutes left to work with. So I'm hoping they can maintain their composure here as Aftermath kind of had their way with them in that first point. Jumping into this next one, see if Diesel can keep it up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he lost his gun and his hopper.
Ooh, BJ, a little yard sale here, has to go back and...
Oh, he got caught in the loop.
Oh, wow, okay. He got it caught. So BJ dove in, but it got caught in the loop that attaches the bunker to the grass, and now going to have to do some surgery here, as that's going to allow Level to get a body into the Snake.
getting a look at holding up at the God instead of going snake. Went snake on the break, now held up at the God.
Great
or the
recovery.
bunker in front of it.
Yeah, level talking it up a little bit here. Danny losing a gunfight. That's just the power of that back corner bunker, man. Back corner bunker can really control the snake side, and Danny loses that gunfight. It's going to hurt the squad a bit here, as this is a must-win situation for Columbus level, sitting at 1-2. Had a big win against the Saints in their first one, put up a decent amount of points, controlled that match completely.
Matched up in the wedge here, looking opposite directions. Mark Johnson probing for something on the Dorito side.
Yeah, it seems when Mark's getting in the game, he's kind of going up the middle, looking Dorito side more than pushing snake. So that be his lines play, or just his style.
Well, he's got a snake guy, he's got a corner guy. He's just maybe going to leave it to them, you know?
It really was interesting, though, talking to a ton of people in the lead up to this event, talking about how the field would play, hey, how to play last weekend, who's looking good, who's hurt, who's not. And everyone was talking about how incredibly dominant the snake side was and how very little effort, or not effort, but, actual kills were coming off the D side. And they would show up to the event. All of a sudden, the D side, there's tons of points being won over from that D side. So you just never know. But that's actually been a blessing for us because it's made this field incredibly exciting to watch. And it is a pretty traditional paintball field. This is, if you throw it back 10 years ago, this is kind of what the field used to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was speaking with Nick Sloviak, and he was saying that they didn't really prepare for the Dorito side. It didn't really matter to them during practice, and show up at the event is a different story, right?
Yeah, there's going to be little things different here or there. I mean, it's the same grid, but a few inches here or there can completely change how a field's going to be playing. So now Mark has made his way up into this Goose Island bunker, and BJ has made his way past the 50 here as AC starting to utilize some offense level, playing on their heels here. They do have Chase Kramer in a really good spot outside D3. And here comes the highway move, and they're going to dunk on BJ. Askren goes through untouched, and is going to get the shot on Mark before he gets blasted from the wedge cross field, but Askren doing his damage. He's been a big boost to Level's line past couple seasons because of that timing. Just showed it right there.
Yeah, good timing there. Catching Mark looking the other way, just that.
It looked like he didn't know Mark was there.
No, I don't think he did. And Mark was looking up probing, but it just happened to look Doritos when he made that move.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you make a move. It's like paintball, like a lot of sports. You gotta be good, but you also gotta get lucky too.
Well, hey, Shane Pestana, I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Yeah, 100%. And twice on Sundays. So
Especially on Sunday.
Yeah, especially on Sunday. So Kramer has now moved his way for Level up top 50-yard line. Dorito brick. And here comes the counterpunch as they actually go round and round, and then Baginski is going to get shot in the back by Cranmer. And
One-on-one.
It does turn it into a one-on-one. It was a one-on-two, so Cranmer balling out right now. He's got Jesse Stevens. Jesse doesn't... Okay, now Jesse's picked him up. Jesse forced to retreat to protect that buzzer, and Jesse's going to lock into a one-on-one with Chase Cranmer. Oh, and Jesse Stevens losing that engagement. So I have a 1-on-2 Hormesis coin duel coin for Chase Cranmer. That was a hell of a play over there on the D side.
Yeah, that was good. And Jesse was, feeling it because he had that great shot down the wire on Danny, and then he picked up that last snake kill. So he kind of came into that one-on-one looking fiery and couldn't come away with it, though.
He did look very confident.
Yeah.
Body language tells you so much when you watch a sport for a while, and he did look like he was locking in real confident into that gunfight. But Cranmer also feeling real confident, too.
With that move, yeah.
Yeah, with the move he just made, and ends up pulling off that one-on-two. We're in the pits right now with Level. Let's listen in. Good to see a lot of Chris Odom in the pits. Chris Odom, NFL player. There's a hero from the last point.
Just give me your gun. You go get ready. Go. I don't know if you are. Go get ready.
That's the rookie Ian, new player on Level. He plays the snake when Danny's tired.
Maybe that was him this point. I couldn't tell. They wore similar headgear.
Yeah, one of my least favorite things is when you got a bunch of twins on teams, similar build, similar height, wearing the same head wraps. I'm like, come on, guys, can you just help me out a little bit? Like, Cranmer always wears a brown beanie, so you know who it is. And starting into this next one here with the Bears down by 1 to Aftermath. Here comes Frank Antetomaso moving up on the D side. Sester also moving to the wedge. Snake 1 occupied by Gonzalez for the Bears, so they are pushing the issue here from the red side of the field with a ton of time left. Aftermath not on their heels, tucked into their spots. They do have this slight lead to protect, but they've taken some good positions. They're also in Snake low, losing a gunfight, though, from that door. But they have outside D2. They got the tower. Still 4 bodies out there. Castro up at Snake 2, pump of paint towards that D side.
Yeah, Castro doing a good job last point in the Snake and doing a good job this one.
Gonzalez hunting right now, trying to find out where Castro is. Castro eats him up, though, and they got the kill on Sester. So Castro trying to win it here from the Snake side for San Diego Aftermath. Still has to worry about that back corner bunker. I think that's GJ Sakaguchi back there. And there's also a body with Frank at, inside D4. Frank's going to launch, get to the 50 on the D side. He's got a body in front of him and a body behind him, so he's got a teammate for some help in that back corner bunker D side. Castro's going to hit the deck and crawl up to the 50. If he checks in, he'll have a shot on Frank, and Frank trying to make the move on Aftermath's D3 player, eats him up, gets that kill, stays alive. And Castro's a little blocked out from that pin right there, but just got to be head checking that way. Another kill coming off here.
Yeah, Frank shoots the Dorito Tower, so now it's just the Snake left.
Frank trying to find this last body, and he's going to get that kill. So a little 3-pack here for Frank Antetomaso on the D side for the Bears. Put their first point up. There you go, Frank. I like watching Frank play paintball. Former college football player, gritty.
Yeah, good player.
It's also fun just to watch the, they've been this way forever. There are archetypes that exist in the world, and the people from the Northeast play with a lot of spirit. There's like the Russians are very stoic. You Midwestern guys sometimes can be super fun, but a little more calm and stoic sometimes.
Yeah.
But man, those East Coast guys wear their hearts on their sleeves, and they're real loud. Very entertaining to watch and play against all these years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when they start to have success, it's even a whole different ball game.
Yeah, it's like New York Extreme has toned it down quite a bit, especially since Harris has departed. But they're still really fiery.
Yeah.
Still super fiery. We'll see New York Extreme. One of the good stories emerging this year. See how well they can do this afternoon. Jumping back into this one here, tie ball game. And right into the Snake here, Columbus level. Also Diesel right into the Snake as well too. Both teams, the body and D1. It's Jesse Stevens again for Diesel. And I think that's Danny again for Danny Schonauer for level. Ooh, running referee, never a good sign.
And that's a penalty.
I feel about 60 to 70% of the time you see a running referee sprint in.
Stop shooting.
Penalty. So they refill that back corner bunker here for level. Danny trying to pump paint down the tape line here, and Jesse chilling in Snake 1 looking inside. Kyle Spica, who's had a pretty good weekend, is at the door, inside kind of looking for it. Body language, I mean, he's been pretty proactive. And Jesse's going to move on up into Snake 2. He's got some help behind him. Both teams talking it up. Still 5 bodies out here for AC. In a high body situation, only 3 players for level. And level's D2 player is on an island right now, so he cannot die over there.
Level kind of playing loose in the Snake here on a down body situation, but he's getting away with it.
Well, it's kind of one of those, I mean, when it's tied, you're not really going to be super concerned about making sure you concede right away, especially in the beginning of a game. But anytime you're in a 5-on-3, you're the 3, for the coach, it's like, just show me you're trying to win the game. Because if you're just going to hide in the back spots, eventually the 5 is probably going to beat the 3. So now the result's exactly the same. It still will be 2-1. We just burnt 2 minutes off the clock that we could need.
Exactly. So when it's tied and you have this much time, the risk reward is there to try something when you're the down body.
And that's why I think Danny's playing pretty loose here in Snake 1. And Coach Dobiak is watching. It's right in front of him. So he's actually not even walking over. He's not near the concession horn quite yet. And they got some time to work with, again, but not a lot. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. And then if you're AC, this is a must-win situation. You have a high body moment. It's tied. You desperately need this win to make sure you move on to Sunday. So that's when guys are going to start double, triple checking moves because you know there's only 3 guns you're going into. But I'm wondering, do you think they have the count? Do you think everyone on AC knows it's 5-on-3 right now?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they just spent the last 30, 45 seconds really making sure their communication was honed in. So I would think so. But yeah, you're right. They need to make sure they're not making mistakes, and they can afford to burn the clock.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, if you're AC, you'd want to. I'd be completely fine with burning off the next 6 minutes or 6 minutes, win the point, go up 2-1, and have the 20 seconds left. Now they got to run into our guns. Probably not going to happen, but stranger things have happened out here. I mean, we had a game. Was it World Cup last year, maybe the year before, that ended up 1-0
Yeah.
in overtime.
The Heat X Factor game?
Yeah,
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was 0-0 going into overtime. Yeah, right, yeah.
That was when I'm like, okay, I'm positive this one's going to one-on-ones. You just fought through 15 minutes and didn't score a point. There's
Yeah.
no way you're getting 5. Doesn't seem like much time. Jesse ripping the lane crossfield, trying to pick up that body. That's Kramer trying to get into D. Outside D3, looks like he's clean.
And Danny knows their chances of winning isn't maybe just trading with the snake. That's what he just did.
Yeah, and he paid the toll, too.
Yeah.
A couple extra bonus balls here for Danny Schonauer, but trying to make something happen. And then, yeah, as soon as Chase got shot, save Askren the pain. I think that was Askren back there, maybe Lemon. But yeah, so that's an ideal situation here for AC. Win the point, burn some clock off, take the lead. 2-1 the score in this match. And then Aftermath Bears also locked at 1. In the pits, let's listen in real quick to AC.
They switch on the Dorito.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of switches.
And we have to realize every knuckle he goes down closer, that guy is closer to wanting to come get him. I don't care if we're +2 if they trade the body. We just can't trade the body without getting the body. Ice, good job thinking about what they were thinking.
Great job, Ice.
And he was at the one standing over close. Yeah.
So Ice is Mark Baginski playing the D side mostly for AC. Love that though. When you cut with the cut into the pits of the top teams, even when they win points, they're still having constructive criticism conversations almost every time. They're not just patting, hey, good job, guys, good job.
Right.
No, it's okay. Let's break that down. So body coming off for Aftermath on the D side here as they start attacking the middle, getting to that Goose Island brick.
Only 2 for Aftermath. They lost 3 pretty much off the break.
Yeah, not a good break here for Aftermath. And there's one of them at the Goose Island brick. Ooh, almost a little collision as Sester comes to bunker out. I think that was Mazurek.
And the Bears do not know the count.
No.
It's only kill 2. It's kill 4.
Well, they're talking it up right now, trying to figure it out.
Does Aftermath have a Dorito guy or no? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, last body on the snake side for Aftermath. With Jordan running into Gonzalez's gun. But then Gonzalez just got picked up
Shot by
from his own guy. Little team kill. We've seen
Yeah.
a decent amount of team kills out here this weekend. It's always going to happen. Just the level of frequency is a little more often yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bears here with just, I think, this one body left alive, trying to make extra sure. Nope, 2 bodies. Frank's still alive. D-side 50. And definitely don't know the count. I mean, unless somebody dug a foxhole that we didn't see.
Now, Aftermath lost 3 off the break, and then the trade on the Goose Island, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm wondering why Frank is not talking to Baltimore right now. Okay, there you go. It gets a little chaotic out there, especially if when you lose 3 bodies that quickly off the break. Now, yeah, all those bodies have to walk off dead off one side, here, snake side. So, yeah, in theory, somebody should be responsible for counting those kills as they come off. But when that's happened in bunches, sometimes you're not really that sure. And you don't want to be that guy doesn't know the count and then steps on a landmine.
Yeah, especially on the break, because you have guys on both sides maybe calling Tiger 1 or 2 at the same time, but not really adding them up together. So you just kind of start to repeat kill 1 or kill 2 when it's actually 3.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so 20 seconds go. Start of this next point. Diesel up by 1. Columbus level. Diesel going to be on the blue side. Level on the red side. Looks like it's going to be Danny going snake again here. I don't think we've seen maybe Ian 1 point in this one or today.
I think that's him now because it's 23, right? Or 20 some.
Oh, that is Ian,
25,
yeah. That's, well, rookie just ran to his death. Yeah, Rolfson is his last name.
Okay.
So Jesse Stevens sees Ian walk off. Ooh, and they lose Askren as well, too. So level down to 3 bodies right now. Jesse Stevens in a really good spot. Trying to wrap around, pick up that back center. Back center able to make it over from the tower clean, but we're going to see a really quick concession here. So it's a 3-on-5 situation, and Coach Joviak had seen enough.
Yeah, that personnel and that setup on the snake side for Diesel's working really well. Kyle in the middle and Mouse in the corner, and either BJ or Jesse in the snake is starting to work really well for him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love the fact that they brought him in to coach because you got a lot of alphas on that team. You need an even more dominant alpha to be the leader. And then I really like the pickup of Jesse Stevens. But look, man, when you're on a highly paid team like that, the axe is sharp, and you have to. It's Survivor Island, and you have to know that going in when you're on a high-powered all-star rostered team. And it's always been that way. It will always be that way. But then the issue for Mike is, all right, well, who are going to be my core go-to guys? Because we have a lot of talent, but again, we spoke about this, which we'll always talk about, but again, just the names on the backs don't win you paintball tournaments. You got to find who's going to be working best together. Anyway, 2 bodies, grenade a little bit here for Aftermath again as they lose 2 bodies. So those off-the-break shots are dialed here for the Bears.
See if Baltimore takes advantage of this. As he hears Castro's gun inside. Nice move by Baltimore.
I think it's Caputo.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. No, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Caputo. It's great. That's a nice move.
Oh, right.
Had GJ behind him. The story of that one, again, was just this 2 points in a row here. These off-the-break shots just laced up for the Brooklyn Bears, making it so easy to play paintball when it's 5-on-3. Love that. Or 5-on-2 in the one before it. Sester a little frustrated about something, though. Yeah, let's hear what Sester says when he comes in. It seems he's yelling at his pits about something. How did he lose his barrel sock? Can't find his barrel sock.
That would make me mad.
Maybe that's what it was.
I like the jerseys, the Chicago Bears vibe.
Yeah.
Get ready because you're spinning. Get ready because you're spinning.
Crucial point coming up here for level.
Yeah, level with a little under 5 minutes to go, down by 2. Need to answer. They double up that back center here on your screen, trying to produce a kill off the break. And they didn't, and they lose Danny. Danny kind of a little slow to get up.
Yeah, I think he maybe is just a little disappointed in the way he got shot. You know, he's committing to power down the snake with the corner. On
Yeah,
the break.
with Danny, I can't tell sometimes if is he tired or just frustrated.
Right.
Because he has the exact same look, whether he's tired or frustrated, and it looks kind of exactly like that. Move across from Lemon and like that fill, as they need offense here. Not a lot of time left. Going to have to start pushing the issue. I mean, they might be able to concede one more, but this is kind of the do-or-die moment for them. Down by 2 with 4 minutes. Oh, and they're going to lose Lemon as well. So good zone control for AC. Ooh, AC, though, going to be losing Baginski. We get Mark Johnson to crawl into the snake. Yeah, so for AC, you've done some work, you've got some kills, lost a body. So keep the good zone control, get into some good spots. Where's that? Is there a fourth? Did Diesel lose another one, or where's that 4th body? I think it might be 3-on-3. Yeah, we're scanning the D side here, and I think the farthest body over for AC is the tower. Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the red side and the blue side right now. I don't see a body over there for AC. Yeah, and there goes Chase Kramer onto their side. So, ooh, nice shot there on Mark.
Good move by Clint. Does he trade? Yeah.
Major penalty.
Penalty on Clint. Wow.
And that is going to open up the door for level because that should pull out Mouse. Yeah, it's a major pulls out Mouse. And I don't think there was Clint is screaming bloody murder, giving the ref an ear beating. Oh, wait, now they're pulling. Wait, now they're. Oh, so they're pulling level. So was it actually a major on level? So Hollowell is over here arguing with the ref and some confusion sets in. The major was thrown, red flag in the air. Referee indicated towards AC's side. They started pulling off AC bodies. They got Dave Pando is over here with his hands in the air, the owner of Levels. What the hell is going on out here? Everyone's arguing. Clint is over here pleading his case. I don't know. Zizek, what'd you see?
Well, I couldn't see the exchange. I don't know who got shot first on that run on the Dorito side, so I don't know who the penalty was on, but the ref looked like he was calling it on AC. Like he came over to Mouse like this, doing the signal, so but there's no point, so I don't know what happened.
What do you think, Drew?
Well, the ref threw the red on the Dorito side and pointed to the Snake side ref to go pull a body, and I think maybe there was just a miscommunication on which team.
Looks like Lauren's got an update for us. Lauren, hopefully you can sort out some of this confusion.
Yep, that's correct. The penalty was on level up, and the ref accidentally pulled a Diesel body. So the point should go to Diesel, but we are reviewing it to confirm.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's a frustrating one for level because it looked like it was about to get really interesting here.
Yeah.
Because if it would have been on AC, it looked like it was just Mouse to pull. Major, two bodies have to come off. They would have had to start down one, and it being really close could have made it interesting. But that might be the coffin nail here for level if it is indeed on them. Again, pending review. Oh man, tough break for level. Yeah, and I didn't see it either. As that action went down, they were blocked out from us over on that D side, so I couldn't see who shot who. Clint definitely felt that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Clint was arguing like he was in the courtroom right there. Yeah, so jumping into this next one, Aftermath needs 2 to tie. Got a decent amount of time to work with. Caputo coming off early after playing well for the Bears in that last point. Sester at the wedge. No one in the snake for either team here in our Eye in the Sky drone shot. Aftermath with a good crossfield spread. But they need bodies up the field as they need 2 just to tie. Brooklyn Bears are the ones pushing the issue, though. Even with this lead, Frank at Tommaso looking like he wants to get past the 50-yard line. He's going to launch. Gets through clean. Bears filtering GJ Sakaguchi out behind Jared Sester here on the snake side. It's interesting because it's almost like I'm keep looking at this score. I'm like, no, Brooklyn Bears have the lead. It's almost playing like they need 2 points.
Yeah.
Well, they got nothing to lose, right?
Indeed. Yeah, both these teams sitting at 0-3. So playing this one for overall seeding points and pride. When we do say like, okay, this game doesn't really matter, it doesn't matter for this tournament, but it does matter for seeding overall.
Right.
Neither of these teams, I mean, we'll see with the Saints, but I mean, they're in 20th by a decent amount. But still, and you look at the overall standings, you don't want to like, oh God, how we do that last night? 17th, Jesus.
Yeah.
So.
But you have 2 teams like this that are in similar contention at this event, right? They're both 0-3, correct?
Yeah,
so
indeed.
by beating Aftermath, you go into that next event. So if you ever come across them again, you're like, well, we beat you last time. It's, so it all matters.
For sure. Here comes Grayson Gladstone trying to make something happen, and they are going to have a good old standoff here, and a major going to be thrown.
On the Bears.
Yeah, so I think that was Grayson. Was that Grayson? I can't quite see. It was definitely Frank, and they put about 15, maybe 20 each on each other. No, it wasn't Grayson. Grayson's still alive over here.
Not sure who that is.
So it looks like we got an update on that penalty. Lauren, what do you got?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be confirmed that Diesel will get that point, and going out for this next point will be 5-on-5.
So point Diesel 5-on-5. So still a chance for level, but just wondering exactly how much time's left. Not much. Yeah, so 2:30, 2 minutes 30 seconds left. Possible. It is possible. Heat did put up a 12-second point yesterday.
That's Heat.
Yeah, and they're going to need a couple of them. So looking pretty good for Diesel to go 2-2. I would have to sit here and count their plus minus, but I think they're going to be safe, maybe having to play in a wild card round though. But past two events, Dynasty did it in outside of Philly, and Damage did it at the last event. So, or sorry, Dynasty did it in Texas, and Damage did it outside of Philly. And Heat's done it at a World Cup. I mean, it's tough. You got to win 4 to win the tournament, but
It's doable.
it's very doable. This makes the day really, really dramatic and entertaining.
Which I love.
Me too.
Yeah, that's why I show up.
I mean, selfishly, that's why we're still here, you know? So, yeah, 3 points needed by level here with 2:34. Diesel trying to live through this break and solidify the win. Punch your ticket to Sunday.
Level with a strong breakout. AC nowhere near the snake. I wonder if they're going to fill that way here. Looks like Jesse's going to go.
Yeah, doing some damage up here in the center 50 brick.
Diesel could use another point or two, because I think they were like a -1 coming into this one. Ooh, major penalty going to be assessed. It's not under 60 seconds, so it's not going to be an immediate swing point, but that is going to pull out 2 bodies here. So door opens a little bit here for Columbus Level if they can. If Danny can get the shot on Jesse. Looks like Askren was alive in the chaos, so he's going to get in there and make this a 2-point match with 1 minute and 42 seconds left.
Strong point by Level. They're really good on that breakout.
Yeah, so just looking at Diesel's, if they can hold on and win this one and go 2-2, they beat the Saints by only 1, and then they lost to Damage, I think, by 1, so 1-1 even. And then Hurricanes, I think that was a 1-point game too. Mm-hmm. So sitting at a 1-2 -1, yeah, they still need every point they can get at this to as long as you're in the positive territory and you're 2-2, you're most likely going to make the Sunday. This is obviously contingent on what the other teams do.
Yeah.
But ideally, you want to, if you are 2-2, you want to be 2-2 with like a +4 if you can, because then maybe you won't even have to play in the wild card round. Probably you are going to have to, but at least you're not crossing your fingers and watching the rest of Sunday or Saturday and just begging the paintball gods to skate in 10th. Level is pumped up right now.
They should feel real good after that point. You know, they got some momentum. They could do it.
Yeah,
pushing that Goose Island early, like you said, more players using that bunker lately.
Yeah, it is interesting. The center brick has come into play a little bit more. The inset bunker by the snake, little mini wall there, that's been used a little bit more today.
It looked like an early start for Aftermath. It looks like they are going to pull them.
Both teams leaving early.
Still 7 minutes left in this one. Bears here from the red side. With bad break for Aftermath. Cost them at least 1 by 2 bodies. 2 bodies walking off. Bears are losing 2 as well, too. 3-on-3 currently.
3-on-3 or 3-on-2?
Yeah, I think the Bears have 2.
Oh, yeah, 2. Just 2 left for the Bears.
Aftermath with a big move up to the Dorito side, and it looks like he lives.
Oh, and he gets a crossfield kill on Gonzalez and the Snake. So, yeah, Aftermath. Some signs of life. Wanting to tie this one up. 6:18, and going to sprint in. Don't really need to preserve too much time here, but I like the hustle. Thumbs up from the ref means the point is good. All locked up at 3. Yeah, so interesting morning as we're starting to get through the morning bracket. Next up will be Damage and Hurricanes and Heat and Infamous.
Can't wait.
That's one of the best sets on paper of the day.
Yeah.
So we're in the pits here. There's Coach Ramirez.
Yes. They pulled their Utah. No, they pulled their Cali just a second before.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. What? What?
Shut down the break.
Grayson found him ghosting, and then he got
Go Aftermath.
I do like the coach for Aftermath, Ramirez, because every time we cut to the bits or I see him, how he's coaching the team, he's very animated, but also giving them constructive criticism. I think he's a good motivational leader. It seems to be also, there's different levels to leaders, but I like what he's doing with them. They still got some work to do. Tied in that one, though, but a 2-point lead, just 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and Level pushing the issue again. And a body coming off, though, from that center here for Level. They do make it into the snake with the rookie, so the rookie getting a spin here. Ian, this is a proving ground moment for the rookie with 1 minute and 12 seconds left.
Yeah, Level trying to get up to the center 50 brick again, but a little bit slower this time, and it cost him.
Level going to be losing Askren from the D side as we hit the minute mark. I mean, if AC can try to steal this point, they're going to. They need every point right now, as we were just breaking down. Way past the 50 on that D side. I don't think Ian knows he's there, and I think Ian might be the last guy left alive. Yeah, 3 more bodies have come off, so AC gonna jog in, put their 5th point up. That should be enough. Man, we'll see. +2, 2-2 +2. I think they're probably playing the wild card round. And they're just gonna let the time expire here. Chill for 17 seconds or so before they hit that buzzer. Yeah, almost down. Yeah, gonna go till we don't have to play that last point because not gonna play a 2-second point. We did play a 6-second point earlier. Thumbs up, point is good. Game, Diesel. So yeah, 2-2 +2. Yeah, I think wild card round. Still Sunday, and it's Diesel, so.
Yeah. And it'd be good to see them in the mix tomorrow.
Yeah. So Coach J-Rab, as he's dealing with the knee issue, torn meniscus. Yeah, still a few 1,000-yard stairs. Still got a lot to work on, but hey, man, you show up. Winning solves everything, at least temporarily.
Right.
So 10 seconds go before the start of this tie game here. Aftermath and the Bears. Aftermath from the red side. Bears from the blue side. Here, eye in the sky, drone shot on the breakout. Going to the snake here for the Bears off the break, and he gets chewed up, not able to make it. Also try to take a low ground D side with Frank and to Tommaso, and he makes it outside D2. And then quickly on a delay, going right into outside D3. So a couple nice moves from Frank. Sester's going to move up and try to get to the wedge, but I don't think he knows that a body for Aftermath just crawled all the way onto his side. Yeah, Sester has no idea that he's there. Castro again. Castro's going to get a free kill. Yep, free one for Castro. Free little 2-pack. Ooh. Gonna get a 3-pack here. He can make the shot on the back center. He does. Ooh, 4-pack for Castro.
Nice.
Beautiful job. Textbook. That's how it's done. Shows the power of this snake side to.
What textbook is that in?
That's the textbook you're writing for a paintball nerd, right?
I think Marcelo wrote one.
No, he did. Yeah. Paintball IQ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew that guy was in the wedge when he popped up. He didn't, let that guy trade with him or anything, and just.
I just love
executed.
it when Snake 1 players get in and know where those shots are. Sometimes you got to figure out where they are, but he obviously walked the field and knew, okay, pop up. Okay, yeah, the guy kill. That means they did their homework.
Yep.
Yeah, and also public service announcement, but you see the field is of these nets, these fun nets here that keep everyone's eyes alive on the sideline. So what you can do in the snake is you can actually get a point in the distance that you can see from inside the snake and utilize the poles and line that up when you're progressing forward to know exactly where that angle is, so you don't have to look around that much.
Little paintball life hack.
It's a little paintball hack for everybody out there.
Yeah, that's a great one. Same thing for shooting on the break too. Pick a spot, and you know exactly where the what the depth is, and etc.
100%. Yeah, so we got a little bit of time here. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Paintball Vault. So it's where can people go for this? So obviously it's an app you can download on your phone.
Yeah, so iOS or Android. So just search Paintball Vault in the app stores, and you find it there, or pbvault.com. So same functionality, on both. You can see everything on whatever your choice is. But yeah, that's how you can find it.
But if you download the app, you get the cool little icon on your phone, which is a joy to click on.
That's true. Plus, you get all the push notifications that people, you can like someone's gear. You can message other members. Like I said, you put your stuff for sale or accept offers, so you're getting notifications in real time if any of those things happen. So it makes it. I prefer the app. I'm on the website when it's don't have my phone around, but yeah.
Yeah, super cool thing. So download Paintball Vault on your devices and jumping into this one here. Close game, still some time. Some quick points out here. 4-3 the score. And Aftermath now on the blue side here on your screen. And into the snake. Got to spin Castro again after that 4-pack. That's on the list. $500 being given out by Pate Smith Law, lawyer that specializes in dealing with your insurance company if they don't want to pay you for a property claim. So he's doing God's work. And it's $500 at stake. So that's on the list. We've seen a lot. This has been, I'm going to have a hard time figuring this one out because there's been, 15 or 20 that are on the list at this point in time. We've seen it. This field has been a blessing as far as big, huge moves that pay off in 3-4 packs.
Yeah, I see a lot of big runs down the Dorado side. A lot of penalties, too.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of a penalty-ridden weekend so far, that's for sure. Not the worst we've ever seen, but definitely not the best. Looks like GJ Sakaguchi taking the walk. Sesterhead also just walked off dead. And then going to see another concession here from the Bears, and another point for Aftermath. And again, as we had just spoken about, these teams are fighting for pride, but they're also fighting for overall ranking. And they're also, Drew, like you were saying, because you did this for years and years on some top level teams, but it's for pride in the sense that, yeah, dude, remember we beat you guys at that last one?
Yeah.
So it's just in their head. So it's definitely crucial. Since we got a little bit of time, let's talk about Paintball Nerd. Isaac?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's talk about
Well,
it.
Paintball Nerd is a passion of mine because I am a paintball nerd. And, I have a lot of friends in paintball that are legends of the game and pro players. So I just decided that I was going to talk to my friends and record it and put it on the internet without their consent. And that's how it grew.
Love it. Yeah, are you selling gear too? I feel like because you're affiliated. Are you still affiliated with Push?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm a push dealer, Infamous, Field One, HK, Virtue, Liquid Paintball. You can get it all at paintballnerd.com.
Nice.
I liked your interview with Weasel. Watched that one last week. That was a great one.
He's got a great showroom.
Oh, he's got some awesome stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never hung out with him, and he was at the last. He was at a 10-man tournament about a month ago, and we played darts. And I didn't know you could be that good at darts. I was like, what is this?
I didn't know you could be. Oh, that's great. So he just lights out at darts?
Oh, he's incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
And he shows us his setup in his basement. He has a real cork board, but it has a camera that can register, the real darts. So I'm like, okay, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, don't play bar games against Weasel.
Yeah,
He'll
no.
destroy you. He's got a pool table in his paintball showroom, so he's got all the stuff.
Well, the word's out. So if all of a sudden he starts missing on purpose and be like, I think like you had a pretty good one. We should put $20 on this next game. What do you guys think? Or if you want to play pool, I'm cool. Pool, I'm not that good, but
And Weasel's an old legend from Avalanche, original Avalanche.
the Weasel.
The Weasel.
The original. On the breakout right now. Bears with some work to do. Got to stay alive here on the break, and it looks like they do keep 5 bodies alive, taking a lot of ground actually. Is that Frank? Well, moving up into the D-side 50 brick, and then Sesser on a delay gets up into the wedge, gets checked out by the ref, good to go. Aftermath also taking a little bit of ground on that D-side. Now, Brooklyn Bears going to be filtering out back corner bunker, snake side to the Landry Logistics bunker.
Penalty on Aftermath.
Well, that's not going to help preserve the lead. Oh, but Sester ends up getting shot. Was that a team kill? He either he got bad info or it was a team kill because he immediately turned around and started yelling at his teammate. Scotty Graham all the way on. He's going to onto Aftermath side, gets a free kill, crossfield on D2. Got to worry about the fill, and they're going to trade. That's actually a crucial kill there on Graham, and a nice fill out to get that kill. Because if he didn't do that, everyone was about to die to Scotty Graham's gun.
Looks like a 2-on-1 in favor of the Bears. 3-on-1.
Grayson there in the corner.
Bears calling out the snake.
Well, and I think that is Grayson Gladstone over there. Yeah.
Ooh,
Grayson with
switching
another
it.
huge move down the Dorito side. These guys been doing it.
I don't think he knows the towers there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
close.
But yeah, that was. I don't think he didn't need to do that. You're up by 2. You have 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. The Bears aren't closing on you. They don't know the count. So ideally, like I don't ever want to. If you see a move, because maybe he saw something, he gets that 3-pack, and all of a sudden now I might got to put his name on the list for one of the best moves in the prelims. But typically speaking, it's going to kind of turn out like it did. But now they're in a situation where they preserve, because he did make that quick move, instead of just chilling and burning clock off, now the situation is the same regardless. They're down by 1, but there's more time on the clock to allow the Bears to get back in this match. So, but again, I don't want to, if I went to the guys, their coach, and said, hey, why'd you make that move? And he's like, I don't know. Natty, I felt like I had the move. And so because you want guys to believe in their tendencies, especially because that's how you win situations like that.
Yeah, and if he would have known Sakaguchi was in the tower, I think he would have shot him, which would have put it in a 1-on-1. So, yeah, you're right on that line of being an awesome 3-on-1 or, not burning off enough time, and it's, another, not the right decision for that reason.
It looked more like kind of like a desperation run. Like I'm just going to run down and see who I can shoot as many people as I can. So sometimes you're in that situation when it's like 1-on-3, and you're like, I just gotta go. I'm gonna try something.
Are you guys going? Because I know you guys both are 10-man masters and winning some paintball tournaments out there. Are you guys going to the next one in Chicago?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Go Sports will be there too.
Yeah.
So we will have the last ICPL on Go Sports. Make sure you check that out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was my first national event out there, and grew up playing at that field, so it brings back good memories.
Yeah, the Badlands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You playing with Infamous?
Yeah.
Won some tournaments out there. It's a really fun field.
And I love that it's still the same fields that were played at the pro level in 2000, right? Like the
No, they
Zipper
changed
Field,
it.
Snake Field.
Brennick changed it.
Oh yeah.
He sure did. Yeah.
Oh well.
He
never
did?
mind.
He did.
I mean, I get it. It's been 25 years or so, but gotta change it. Did he change all of them?
I'm not sure about all of them, but I know the ladder field changed on the top side.
The zipper
Yeah,
field.
The zipper field. Apparently, there's only laydowns on the top side.
Ooh, interesting.
But you tell me, was that so? Snake Field. What's the first snake you can ever remember at a field? Was that the field?
Hyperball?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been. They built one for Orlando in '98. No, I think that was the first one. Might have been for. I'd have to go back in the memory banks on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where that is in Orlando now is condos. So I'm glad that Badlands is still there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just 2:15 left to go in a 1-point match. These two teams not able to put a win on the board thus far at this event. They're both sitting at 0-3, but this is a crucial game for seeding overall in the rankings. Brooklyn Bears losing a body here, Snake side, but getting Altamore up into the Snake 2 position. Ooh, almost got a shot cross field on D1, but D1 stays alive there for Aftermath. Altamore backing up off this spot now here in on Snake to try to get a little bit better gunfighting position down the sideline. He doesn't have any help behind him. Now he's going to get a little help. Sester's going to makes the move out clean. Oh, but Altamore, Bears do have to push the issue. Only a minute and 35 seconds left, or 25 seconds left, so can't really fault Altamore for trying to make something happen over here. As Aftermath just in all those back spots dug in like ticks right now. Aftermath pushing up, getting to that 50-yard line. D side, they do lose a body though. From the middle as we hit the 1-minute mark. Double stack of bodies here for the Bears as GJ Sakaguchi looking for it. He knows there's a body over there somewhere. Oh, GJ, he's right there. Nice little move here for GJ Sakaguchi to get that kill. That's going to loosen things up. And here come the Bears on the attack with 43 seconds left to go. Can they put a point up and tie this one? Or can Aftermath hold the line? It looks like a couple more bodies come off. GJ's going to come through. Ooh, he gets stitched up from Grayson. So Grayson had made a beautiful read right there and kept his head on a swivel. GJ had no idea he was in that spot. And after all that chaos, it might just be Grayson Gladstone as the last body left alive for both teams. He's got 19 seconds left to figure out the count and go and get this point to make it look a little bit better on the scoreboard. It's not going to matter, though, as the coffin nail being hammered down here. I mean, I like that push. What are you going to do, right? I mean, you got to try to make something happen.
Yeah.
If you are the Bears.
I'm surprised GJ didn't see him at the at the peripheral.
Yeah, thumbs up. So, yeah, Grayson. Some good looks out here for Aftermath, but overall, team still got a little bit of work to do here as they go 1-3. But it is a new squad. And that is going to do it here for this set. Congratulations to Aftermath and the Bears. And Diesel. But next up, this is a mammoth set. Tampa Bay Damage taking on the Hurricanes. Both those teams undefeated. And then Houston Heat and Infamous about to do battle. Infamous desperately wants that win as well, too. And they're playing Houston Heat. It looks really good. They're undefeated. So stick around here. Big shout out to Drew Templeton. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Be around for this next one as well, too. And Paintball Vault, and then Paintball Nerd and Zyzik Barrow helping me do some commentary this morning here at the 2023 NXL Windy City Major. I'm Matty Marshall here on Go Sports. Stick around.